I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war, you don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time, I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. No one, nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment, I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Come.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now I'm coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. No one, nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did I find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Contract.
You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down.
Walk out the house with my swagger, hop in that whip, yo, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious, I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on, unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the top, I watch her go down. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Shawty must know I'm the man. My money love her like a number one fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my. We building castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher.
You spin my head right round, when you go down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Houston. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They send Sutton in motion. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Here we go, set. 10 black.
They send a receiver in motion left.
Ready?
Throwing to begin is Love. Out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Man in motion is Ingram.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Love to throw on first and 10. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down. A gain of 15.
Here we go.
First
Yellow,
down,
43.
Broncos.
Cut.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Man in motion is Ingram. Love to throw it on first down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And the Broncos first down.
Ready. Set.
Man in motion is Ingram.
Set.
On first down, it's Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks, allow your team to get settled in, don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
They'll run with Pacheco. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line.
Ow, what's up? 18, what's up?
First carry for Joe Mixon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, Stroud. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
go. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's to Jaleel McLaughlin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Broncos.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
1st down, Broncos.
Ready.
Here's Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
3rd and 10.
Set, hut.
To throw is Love. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Broncos with the early lead. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. On 4th down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. This about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. Outside. Speed left, speed left.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
We'll find his big target, the tight end Stover. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ow, what's that? 19 Texans. 18. What's that? Buggy.
They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Here we go, let's go. 18.
Give to Marks from the gun, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Oh, ready?
Now, receiver coming around. He's got the pop pass. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
Brought down back at the 31-yard line.
3rd and long.
Oh, ready? 18. What's that?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A gain of 26. And it sets up 1st and goal.
At the 5-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Look the hot.
Here's Stroud. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Joey Sly on now for the point after. The kick is good. And the Texans are on the board. It's 10-7.
Texans 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Love. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Moving to his right. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go now. Black 40. Yellow.
Mims sent in motion here.
Yellow. Go.
They'll put a receiver in motion right.
Hut, hut.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He finds Mims. It's complete. Woo. Ho-ho. Into space. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will get out in front, 17-7.
Texans 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
South. Here we go. 118. What's that? Why Tony? Hey.
On first down, it's Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
25 yards on the play. And the Texans first down.
Oh, hey.
First and 10 at the 40-yard
On
line.
first and 10, here's Stroud. That's the rookie third-round pick, Jalen Noel. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Texans first down.
38-yard line.
Oh, hey. 118. What's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. A throw right side, pulled in by Noel.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5.
11.
To throw is Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
Stroud to throw here on first down. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue gel.
2nd and 10.
On the quick, right?
This one out quickly to Noel. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Brings up third.
Now a 3rd and 2.
How's the slide? What? 118. Hey, uno.
Now Stroud. And he just gets rid of this one. To the sideline, it is incomplete. He did not want to throw the interception there. And now it is 4th down.
And I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it. Really impressive way to close out this first half. I mean, you think about it, Mike, they come away with points. They leave virtually no time remaining for their opponent to possess the ball. And on top of that, they get the ball first coming out of the break, so they'll get a chance here to double up points if they can have a good opening possession of the second half.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Here we go.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive. Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
118.
Throwing on second down. Stroud to the left side into the hands of Collins. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of
Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
First down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Look the hot, look the hot. Here we go, let's go. 118, let's hit.
Stroud going to set up to throw. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 29, here's second down and 6.
Tony. Hey, south.
On play action, Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins.
Now breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
3rd and inches.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
It's 4th down.
That's taken in. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Slides at the point, up and good. And the Texans will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. Red 38.
On first down, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Denver.
10 cycles. Set.
Love to throw on first and 10. He goes right back to Sutton. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And another first down and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
All right.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
The 43-yard line.
All right.
On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
All right.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one too far in front. It is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
18. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. And the Broncos first down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 17-yard line. That's another quick first down, and that's a 25-yard gain.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Set, ready. Black, triple.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Boys, let's go now. Set.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes 3rd down.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ready, break. Fuse, yellow. Ready. Ready.
On play action, Love. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mikey Texans. Here we go. Mikey, Tony. Hey.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's to the left side, caught by Noel. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 16 yards. And the Texans 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's to the tight end, Stover. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
To throw is Stroud. That is caught. Finding Higgins. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down for Houston.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. Flush to his right. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stroud. There's a throw right side taken by Bryant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They look to run with Mixon. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down. That one caught. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. His second catch of the game. And both have gone for touchdowns. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Let's go now. 52 boom, 10 cycles, wide open. Slide through.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Flush to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
Ready?
To throw is Love. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They put Pickens in motion.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. It's the safety, Jalen Petrie. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. On the return, here's Mims. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Love. And this one caught along the sideline, they say, already out of bounds. Wow. Throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, so it'll be no catch and 2nd down. Here's Pacheco. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Down at the 31. A gain of 10. Brings up 3rd.
Now Love. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10?
Ready.
They put Pickens in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Hut.
On 4th down, Love. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
Black 40. Check, huh?
We'll go play action with Love. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Here's 1st down.
First down, Denver.
Set. 33. Yellow. Hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one complete to Sutton. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here is 2nd and 7.
Blue down. Black 95. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Working across the field, that's Pickens. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will go up by 7.
38. Texans 31.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
Look the high. Look. Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
19 Texans.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Oh, ready. 118. What's that?
Here we go. One final play. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the left.